Hey y'all, it's your girl Chanel. Now I need y'all to come on in so we can talk. So go on, go sit down, take a seat.
Hey y'all, hey, it's Mimi with the hot seat. Are y'all ready? We got some sizzling shit. See you soon.
Hey you all, it's Tori. So come on in and stay tuned.
Hey broskies, it's your girl Angela Marie. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Hey y'all, hey.
Hi.
What's up? Welcome to episode 6 of the Hot Seat Podcast. I don't know what was going on with that echo. I did hear that. Did y'all hear that echo when we were coming on live?
I did.
Well, how's everybody doing tonight? It is Friday. It is the Friday a week before Christmas Eve. I know y'all all excited to be enjoying your holiday weekend that is coming up. And so for those of you that don't know, we are actually, this is our last show of 2021. So the next episode will stream live for you guys in 2022. So tonight we're just going to chill and have a good time. So tonight we have a couple of things we're going to talk about. We are going to share some Christmas vibes with you all. We also are doing like a pandemic health check-in because we're nearing the end of the year, and you know, this pandemic is still ongoing, even though I would say it's a little bit better than it was in 2020, but you know, the pandemic is still ongoing. So we're going to do a little health check in with you guys. If I can talk, I've been drinking, y'all. But if I can talk, a health check-in, and then we just gonna wrap about a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm just gonna encourage you to share this live, chime in with us. We always watch the comments, so make sure that you're commenting. If you want to jump online with us and tell us your favorite Christmas memory, then let us know so we can get you a link. Actually, I think I'm gonna post it in the chat or have one of the ladies post the link in the chat if you want to hop in. Okay, so we will do that. But anyway, let's do our introduction. So we got everybody in tonight with us per usual. We've got Nell in the building.
Hey y'all.
The Mamacita. We've got Tori, the Rican princess. We've got Mimi, the nerdy vixen, as her name says, in the building. And of course, I am Angela Marie. So this is your first time ever catching this live. We are live every single Friday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I haven't said this in a minute, but if you're on the East Coast, that's 9 p.m. If you are on the West Coast, that is 6 p.m. We are on Dial House Radio. And on Fridays, we keep it locked at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We also have a follow-up show to us, which is Hot Sugar Tea, which streams live at 11 p.m. We have a link posted in our bio so you can see the streaming destinations. And you can check us out on any platform that you like to watch, whether that is Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Okay, so I think I've got all of that stuff out the way, and we're going to keep it moving with our awareness of the week. So if you have been watching us, you know we do an awareness every single week. If this is your first time, we do an awareness every single week. And so for this week, we're actually doing seasonal depression. Now, normally I have a whole little flyer prepared for us that we show during this time. But there is not a flyer prepared for today, so I'm just going to kind of tell you about it. So it's called seasonal depression, but it's really seasonal affective disorder. It's called SAD. And honestly, this was another one I did not even know existed. It makes perfect sense that during different times of the year, people are affected by depression. And that makes sense, especially during times like this when it's the holiday season. Then you can imagine that, depending on what the season or what the holiday represents for someone, why it may trigger their depression. Maybe they've lost a loved one. Maybe something significant happened during the holiday time. So I'm just going to give you an overview of what seasonal affective disorder, or SAD is what it's called. It's seasonal depression, also known as seasonal affective disorder or the winter blues. Is a subtype of depression or bipolar disorder that occurs and ends around the same time every year. Seasonal depression typically occurs when the seasons change, and most symptoms begin in the fall and continue into the winter months. However, seasonal depression can occur in the summer or spring, although this is less common. So, typically, this is saying that this happens around the winter time, and obviously Christmas and New Year's is during the winter season. So this is a significant awareness to kind of touch upon during this time. So if you want more information, you can actually go to mhanational.org. That is Mental Health America. And you can check out the information there. If you have found that you fall into this category, because people may just think they're down during this time of year and not really knowing that they're going through seasonal depression or some type of depression at this time, then there is treatment and ways for you to, kind of combat that. So check out so that's M as in Mary, HANational.org. So check that out, and that is our awareness for this week. Now, if you've been having the blues, we just going to have to get you together with some music. So let me get the sounds together, and y'all tell me how y'all doing this evening. Make sure you post in the comments. Ladies, I'm going to go ahead and throw a question out here. What do y'all enjoy about this time of year? What is
The food.
The food. Anybody else?
I'm the music.
I like the music too.
Right, because every year I think of that dang on Mariah Carey song, which is like, all I want for Christmas is you. I'm like, yes, thank you. I know, I want me too.
Really?
Y'all know every year you can go in any store and that song is playing. Y'all know that.
That's true. I actually also love the music, because my parents was real old school. So, during this holiday time, Daddy got the cognac, either he got some Hennessy or some Crown Royale, right? And then Mama got her little drink too. And see, my parents used to make you play spades with them, right? Like for real. So it would be spades. Well, not when I was a kid. When I got older, I had to play spades with my parents. But, just the music, the drinks, you knew it was time to get started, with all the festivities when the Temptation Silent Night played. And all you heard was,
is true.
Woo. I was like, that's my jam, y'all. Once the Temptations got started, girl, was all that popping.
Everybody was in the kitchen cooking at that time.
Yes. And then little Michael Jackson saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. Y'all don't
my
play.
God. I love that one.
Right? Mm-hmm. So, yes.
Don't forget Boys to Men.
But let it snow.
We try not to let it snow.
That's one of my favorites.
Listen,
really, Angela.
I love all the soulful Christmas songs. Like that is like the best thing about the year for me. And of course the gifts, because y'all know I was the only child, so that was fun too.
That's why you
But
are the way you are now.
you know, it's so funny though, because I was the only child, but I actually wanted siblings. So I love to have other people around. Like I wanted to share my toys with everybody. I wasn't one of those kids that was spoiled and didn't want to share their toys. And I was a real nice kid too, girl. I remember this. I had a slumber party, and this girl came over, and I used to get these little porcelain clowns, girl. She ripped one of my heads off. My mama was like, I fight her. I was like, Mama, you can't be fighting my gift at the slumber party.
That would have been me, though. I used to rip the heads off of Barbie dolls and everything.
Oh, Vicky.
I can see it, Vicky. You know what?
Yeah. I was like, give me a football. Give me that. Not no toys. Not no Barbie dolls. What? I don't want no Barbie dolls.
Oh,
Barbie
my
dolls.
gosh. I had all the Barbie stuff. The Ferrari, the swimming pool, the house. I used to love dressing the Barbies up and making Barbie and Ken go out on a date and stuff. They do number kiss, y'all. But yeah.
I would have destroyed your toys. If
You
I was
couldn't
your
come
parent.
over my house, Tori. Couldn't come over my house.
I break all your stuff.
So those are some of the good memories about Christmas for me. But let's get into what we drinking tonight before we continue on with what we're talking about, you guys. As everyone knows, on Fridays, we sip. And tonight we are all sipping on a little bit of something. I posted it late, but I actually did post my drink that I'm drinking tonight. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and show it, you guys. I've been drinking on it, so it don't look as pretty as it did when I first made it.
Oh, that looks good.
It really does. It looks
So
good.
I'm titling it the Rumble and Spice Holiday Nog. Right, Rumble and Spice Holiday Nog. So what I have in here is eggnog, Fireball, and rum chata. I have my glass rimmed with the Fireball and crushed red hot cinnamon candy canes.
Ooh.
And then I also have it garnished with a red hot cinnamon candy cane. So that's what I'm sipping on tonight, because actually eggnog is one of my favorite things to drink during the holiday season. Normally I have it with some Bacardi dark rum, but we doing a little something different, y'all. We're doing a little something different.
I'm jealous.
Right.
So, I'm sorry. I'm going to share you. Wait a minute. I'm sure.
Thank you.
Find the camera. Hold on. Here we go.
Where your camera at?
It's over here. Girl, I don't know. So, Nell, tell us what you sipping on tonight, boo.
Okay. I have. It's a wine called Chocolate Shop, y'all. This is really good. That's what I'm drinking on. And you can really taste the chocolate, though. You can really taste the chocolate.
That looks so good.
Where'd you get it?
My husband got it. I have to ask him where he got it.
I'm gonna have to get some.
That looks so good. That looks like you would. Go ahead, boo.
I got an egg roll with it.
Random. And you talking about my hot dogs with relish.
Look, I can't talk, Vicky.
I was just about to say, that wine looked like you have it with some strawberries or some fruit or something. She's like, I got an egg roll.
It's not going.
Y'all judging me.
It's not matching. I'm sorry.
You're right. I agree.
It's okay. Because I just had some pizza with the eggnog drink.
Can't say nothing.
All right, Miss Tori, what you drinking on tonight, boo?
I'm about to drink a Sierra Nevada Pale Ale for all you beer drinkers.
That's a beer.
Oh.
I felt like doing a beer.
Good.
Keeping it simple.
I like.
It's actually really good.
Let me see it again. Tori, hold it up to the screen again.
Oh, let me get the screen right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That does
It's
look
really
real
good. I'll text it to you. Alcohol count is like 5.6%, so it's pretty high for a beer. You'll like it though.
Wouldn't hurt to try.
All right. Miss Mimi, what you drinking now? Y'all, I always have to have an intro for Mimi, because she on the sick and shut-in list today, but she showed up. Jesus. So she is battling a slight cold and a little slight tear in her throat, but she came to join in with the ladies, y'all. It's not COVID, I promise.
It's
She
not.
came to join in with the ladies anyway. So Mimi, what you drinking on, girl? You got some herbal water and
Yeah,
lemon because
hot
she don't drink
toddy.
tea.
She don't
I
drink
don't
no
drink.
tea.
No, I don't drink tea at all. But right now, I am drinking some ginger ale, and then I have my water with lemon.
That tastes good.
Oh,
That sounds
over there
good.
sounding like Alicia Keys. It's all right, girl. It's all right.
Sing me a song. I'm listening.
Good.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Oh,
No.
Oh man. Okay, y'all. If you just tuning in, you tuned in with the Hot Seat Podcast. We are talking about what we enjoy about the Christmas holiday, and we're gonna get into some other stuff too.
I
in
didn't
just a
say what I
second.
liked about the Christmas holiday. Y'all just skipped over
Oh,
my
girl,
happy
I
ass.
forgot
I
about
understand
you.
I'm
I'm sorry.
sick,
Oh,
but
What? She just checked me. Okay.
Yeah,
she checked you.
she did. Go on.
but outside of everything else, I like, the Charlie Brown Christmas, Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Oh,
I
Reindeer, Frosty the
forgot.
I forgot
Snowman,
about
and
those.
them,
And
them, you know, the brothers, the Heat Miser, and Snow Miser, the brothers. It's an old movie from back in the day, but
yeah, I was about to say I don't know that one.
it's okay. They each have their own little song actually, and their mother is Mother Nature. It yeah. So she had
Ah,
children, obviously, but she needs to get her shit together because we didn't been 80 degrees the last couple of days, and now it's like 30 here in St.
girl, wait a
Louis.
minute. This show just went left real quick. What happened now?
So, but no, I'm talking about Mother Nature and this weather,
Oh.
like the actual weather that's going on
Oh.
outside.
Okay, girl. I was like, this movie sound interesting. Go ahead, girl. Don't pay
But
me no
no,
mind.
but no, Mother Nature is their mother, and they're having issues. And girl, it's a Christmas movie, but I like,
Wow.
I like watching the Christmas movies, and then of course, Lifetime. What Angie
Oh
and Charlie.
Lord,
That's how I
no,
always has the
I
movie.
can't do Lifetime. I
I
can't do
don't.
it.
I don't do it
Yeah.
anymore, but I used to. Girl, Sunday, Lifetime, that's it.
Well, see, what happened was, Victoria, I never did watch Lifetime until Aura's little 3-part documentary came on, and then I've been watching Lifetime ever since.
I was
Oh, yeah.
traumatized when I was younger in middle school. One of my good friends, I'm not gonna put her name on blast, made me watch two things every single other day: Law and Order and freaking Lifetime movies. It was dreadful for me.
Law and Order be good though.
It was a Special Victims one.
That's a
SVU.
good one. Yes.
No, I'm traumatized. I can't watch neither one of those no more.
Well,
But
it's
see,
better than watching wild documentaries.
Woo!
Mm.
Documentaries, yes.
Okay.
but see,
Lifetime.
when I went over to
Oh.
Angie's house, I was subject to anything. So
Angie's
My
so
mama always.
girly. Angie making everybody watch, listen to some girly Lifetime movies and freaking.
But see, that's the thing. Y'all just now getting into it in y'all adult life. I've been
Mm-mm.
getting this since back in the day.
I can't
That's
do it.
because my mama used to watch Lifetime all the time, and so you would just get caught up watching the movies. Like you didn't even want to watch it, you just end up watching it. So yeah,
Now,
absolutely.
I'll say back then they did a lot of man bashing. They've gotten better now where they're showing women who are crazy as hell compared to the men. But back in the day, every time I used to watch it, I was like, dang, this woman, dang, why they bashing all these men all the time? What's going on? But
But
it's gotten better.
it was something like the husband was a serial killer for real, and he tried to start a new life with the wife, and she realized his true identity. Then he tried to like axe murder her and the kids or something like that. So
Then she beat his ass in the
that's
end, and
that's a typical Lifetime movie. He hiding bodies in the basement and stuff, and
I don't know.
yeah.
Some of this stuff based on a true story is kind of wicked. Like the girl in the basement was based off of a true story. That was traumatizing to watch.
oh,
I
I know
bet.
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, because it actually happened, I think, over in Australia. But basically, he took one of his daughters, down in the basement, locked in the basement, was basically going down there raping her, and she fathered several of his children.
Oh my
yeah, I remember
God.
that. Oh, yeah, that was crazy.
Oh
That's
my God.
Because when they,
crazy.
because I hate to say it, whenever they say based off a true story, I go Google it to see how true it is.
No, that's
Yeah.
not some stuff I would do. I just want you to know, if you talk to me on the phone or in conversation and I don't know what you're talking about, I Google it right then and there so that I know what the content is that we're speaking
All the
of.
time. All the
So serious.
time.
I
All the
Google
time.
everything.
It's to the
Know your
point now.
facts. Know your facts. I Google it all.
It's on the point now when I'm on the phone with her and I'll say something, she's very quiet. And I'm like, are you Googling it right now? She's like,
I'd be
yeah,
like-
I am. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I'm not surprised at all.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Mimi actually reminded me of this, and I guess we'll go ahead and do this because I did not remember. But Nick Cannon lost his baby, and what was the baby's name?
Zen.
Again, Mimi? Zen.
Zen.
Nick Cannon lost his baby Zen, and so Mimi thought it would be a good idea for us to have a moment of silence. So we're gonna have a little moment of silence for Zen. Everybody. Okay. All right, y'all. I really don't know how long the moment of silence is supposed to be.
You can come back, Angie.
Okay, because I came in too early and everybody still had their eyes closed. I'm sorry, but you know, that's very heartbreaking to know that he has lost his baby. And Nick Cannon,
Because I
we
think
are
that
very,
was
very
the
sorry.
youngest.
He probably don't even watch this
Yeah, it
podcast,
was the
but
youngest.
still, we just want to extend that moment of silence to him because that's heartbreaking. It's
Yeah.
really, really heartbreaking.
Because he was only, 5 months?
Yep.
Yeah.
5 months. He had brain cancer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I
Y'all,
couldn't imagine.
I am so sorry. I just seen a spider. I know I'm so random. I kid you not. I
Is
just
that
saw a
what you read
spider.
off the camera?
Listen. This was so random. I've never been so scared in my life. Spider, this big. I'm not kidding you. Just came out by me and it was brown.
Oh,
Oh my God. Y'all,
I'm sorry,
y'all-
I'm random.
they live in Texas though, so
Listen,
Really?
Now there
I'll take a roach. I'll take a roach all day over a spider this big. I swear.
Girl, I can't take nothing. I have a whole heart attack no matter what it is.
Let me tell you. Let me go check and see if it's dead. Hold on.
Wait, I was wondering where she went to, girl.
she was quiet too, like didn't scream or no.
Y'all, no, inside it was so big. I've never seen a spider. Now I've seen little ones in here, but never something this big. So freaking big. Y'all, it seen me and ran straight in my bedroom. And I was like, oh.
Wait, now I looked at you first and then ran into the bed.
That's how I felt. You know when you see a roach? Y'all know when you see a roach? Oh, let me tell y'all. I know this is random. Again, I was one time on the phone with Angie, and I remember it was in the morning, and there was a roach on her ceiling, and I died laughing. I've never laughed so hard to hear someone scream so loud.
Let me tell you, this is what happens in Texas. So in the Midwest, because I'm from St. Louis, in the Midwest, you know, when you see like something like that, like a roach or something, you'd be like, they nasty, they house nasty, they not clean. So in Texas, the roach, not the baby roach. If you see a baby roach, they nasty. They nasty.
Yes, the big ignorant ones, the scary.
In Texas, they have these big, huge ass cockroaches. They fly. They are like this big, and they called them the water bug. And I remember I told the guy, because this was in my apartment, and I said to him, I said, listen, because you know I had to call them, and I was like, there is a human-sized bug in my apartment. And so the guy came, and so He was like, well, ma'am, here in Texas, he was like, that's the water bug. I said, no, well, in Missouri, the water bug don't look like that.
Right.
He was like, well, this is a water bug here. He's like, they're looking for water. I was like, okay, y'all, I had a whole heart attack, okay? I had to somehow get it off the ceiling. Then I took, one of those tissue holders. It was a real heavy stone tissue holder. I threw it on it because I had to make sure it was dead. Okay, girl.
Yeah. Them bugs in Texas just ignorant for no reason.
Ignorant. We have the geckos and those, and
So now, when I see her, I done it twice to her, and it's the funniest thing in the world. One time it was in the car. I yelled out loud with the lights off because it was dark. I yelled out loud, "Oh my gosh, there's a roach on you! Oh my gosh, there's a roach on you!"
You're wrong.
She's in the car, y'all, flipping out and everything, and I'm cracking up. And then she found out I was playing, and she was so mad. And then the last time I seen her, and I was at her apartment, y'all, I came from the bathroom into the kitchen, and I'm grabbing her, and I'm like, "Girl, there's a roach in your kitchen. Oh my gosh, I'm not getting that. Get that roach. I'm not playing with you." She's screaming and yelling, and I'm laughing the whole entire time.
That's messed up.
Hell, Vicky.
That's traumatizing. That's traumatizing because I don't do bugs. I almost moved back. That was the only thing that almost made me move back to St. Louis, y'all. I'm telling you, I was like, listen, I can't. I cannot.
I get
Disrespectful. Disrespectful.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to Nick Cannon because that was very sad. For his son to pass away at, was it like 6 months?
5 months.
5 months. That is a very sad thing. So I apologize, y'all, for my randomness. I just thought I was about to get bit by a spider, and that thing was huge. I'm not even playing, y'all. It's time to move because I've never seen so many spiders. I've never seen a roach here. They're all spiders, snakes, roly-polies, and like some type of worm, and that's it. I'll take the roach for $500, Alex.
I won't. You can have them all. You can have them all.
Child.
So let's talk really quick about this Hitman Holla video that has been surfacing secretly around the net. So I saw the video that we will not
What?
not play.
Have y'all seen the video?
No.
I've seen it.
Okay. Hold on.
But
I got you.
What's in it?
Just hold on, sister.
I'm gonna need you to turn the volume down. though. Don't play it out loud. Don't play it out. This is like Hot Seat After Dark type of video. Okay, so we'll just say that.
Child.
Actually, I'm gonna let Mimi. You know more about who he is than I do because I was like, who is that when it was first brought to me, and then I was like, oh, okay.
Who is he?
Hitman Holla is actually from St. Louis. He's on Wildin' Out with Nick Cannon and all of that, but he is from St. Louis. I think he's from U-City.
What does he do?
So he's like a battle rapper, and then he I said,
I think he's done some acting too.
He's actually currently on the games people play with Lauren and them. And
oh my God, I think I've seen him because I watched the show.
Right.
Yep.
So his little freaky ass is.
He's one of the basketball players?
I think so.
So.
He's cute. Got his teeth, like he's really cute. Is he kind of bald or not bald, but like low fade?
Yeah, he's from St. Louis.
Okay, so I've been watching the show just recently, and I know exactly who you're talking about. He's on season 2.
Yeah, you would know. Mm-hmm. But yes. But yes, he is on there. But yeah, he's a native of St. Louis, and like I said, I think U-City. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that part. He might have went to Hazelwood. I don't know, but I think somebody that's out there in Celebrityville is from U-City. Yeah. Besides Nelly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so yeah, but like
What do you do?
who just
So
watch the video, Pumpkin. Just watch the video
apparently somebody must have. So he had these videos in his stories, basically of him in sexual acts. Okay,
with
So-
different area hoes.
with different women, and were some of them his girlfriend too, right?
I thought they were
Yeah.
the same woman.
No, it was.
But
I thought
but
he
she
said
knew about
30
it.
different. Yeah, she knew about it.
He got a type
So-
then, huh? Because they was all light skinned.
They all look kind of the same, but so
He is
they were
chocolate.
in his stories. But anyway, someone I guess video captured them and leaked the video, and so they were some pretty explicit videos. But he did speak to it, and he was like, "Listen, the only thing I'm gonna say is my girl know about these, and she approved it, and as long as she don't care, then it is what it is." But somebody that he knows did that. So the
Yep.
video came across my desk, and I was like, "Oh."
But he
So we
posted
can't-
on social
Yeah.
media.
Listen, people do what they do. I don't know why but hey, I'm not here to judge you. If that's what you like, you want to publicly put your sexual acts on social media, that is all your business. I'm going to be in your business if you post it and it come across my storyline. So if that's what you want to do and you don't care, hey, I am not judging you for what you do. But obviously, somebody decided that they were going to leak that, and I'm pretty sure with some type of negative intent behind it.
Well, they should have went and got money for it. I'm just saying, if you're gonna post all that, get some money for it at least.
Right? You might as well throw it up on Pornhub or something. I don't know.
Right.
If it ain't
Exactly.
up there.
Get your coins. Get your coins.
Someone put it up there, like you said, Mimi, trying to get that money.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. All right, y'all. So we are coming to our break here. We are going to go to a little 5-minute break, and then when we come back, we're going to get into this pandemic health check-in and see how everybody's doing and talk a little bit about moving forward and how we can do our due diligence as we are going through the pandemic. And we're going to talk about a lot of good stuff. So we will be back in a moment. We will see y'all after the break.
Alexa, I want to play for your love. I need to tell you, I want to unless you talking numbers, we ain't speaking about the right things. Switch up on my nigga for a figure, that's not like me. Baddie with a body in the lobby, she like nice things. She used to know me then, she like me now, that's funny timing. Eyes been on that prize, I cop that cribbo for that timepiece. I'm trying to see the globe and sell out shows until the flight leaves. They wanna ride my ties, but they ain't even ride or die, please. But I've been short on time, been in the prime of my prime easy. I said I never changed and leveled up, I guess I lied, yeah. Off that straight up potent just to feel like I'm alive, yeah.
want to make an anthem. Okay. Like, remember when rappers had anthems? Yeah, I remember. I want to create or recreate that move. Okay. Something like, kick that shit. Power to my people, cause my people got power. Power to my people, cause my people got power. Right. Power to my people, cause my people.
Foreign car to the club, how we feel. Magnum bottles and the drugs, how we feel. After party in the hills, how we feel. Exotic girls in the crib, how we feel. How it feel, how it feel. Spending thousands on designer, how it feel. How it feel, how it feel.
All right, y'all. We are back. We are back. We are back. And if you're just tuning in, you are tuned into the Hot Seat Podcast right here on Dow House Radio. We are just talking. This is our last show of 2021. So we'll be back with episode 7 after the New Year. So we'll be off for 2 weeks. We'll be off next Friday, and then we'll be off the following Friday, and then we'll come back on January the 7th. And that is for all of the Dow House Radio podcasts that we have airing live stream right now. And also, we still have one that is streaming on Blog Talk Radio, so they will be live as well after the New Year. So tonight's show is a real laid-back show. We've been talking about some random things, but what we want to talk about right now is the pandemic, and this is kind of like a pandemic health check-in. So this is both a mental health check-in and a health check-in because both are really important during this time. I can say that from 2020 till now, a lot has changed in terms of the pandemic. A lot of the face mask mandates have either been significantly reduced or eliminated in some states, although we are still facing this virus. It's continuously mutating, and even for those who are out here vaccinated, while that provides some type of protection for you, at least in minimizing the actual symptoms, the severity of the symptoms, because this virus continually keeps mutating, we can't say that it's going to protect you long term, right? Because they're still trying to figure out what's going on. Let's be honest, they don't really know. But we're not talking about the virus itself today, y'all. That's not the conversation we're having. We're talking more so about the due diligence or the things that you can do in addition to whether you've gotten the vaccine or not to kind of help in keeping yourself healthy. And I'll just point out, we joke and have a lot of fun on our show, but a lot of us are devoted to more holistic methods when it comes to our health and healing. And so, just so that you know, I'm going to go ahead and point out that Tori actually holds a Bachelor of Science in Nutrition with the emphasis in wellness. Whoop, whoop. So she's technically like the nutritionist, actual nutritionist on our podcast. I earlier this year received the certification as a health and nutrition coach. And then all right. And then Nell practices a lot of natural remedies when it comes to healing and taking care of herself, her and her family. So in terms of giving you some advice or tips when it comes to being healthy, we're not just talking. We're actually coming from a place of experience and actual knowledge. So we wanted to go ahead and just share some things with you. And I'm going to go ahead and say hi to Damien, who just hopped in our chat. Hi, Damien. How are you?
Hey, Damien.
Hey, D.
She said, "Hey,
we over here
D."
giving people nicknames out
Hey,
here.
Joseph.
Shout out to Joseph.
Shout out to Joseph.
What's up, JT?
Look, Joseph is faithful every single Friday. He tunes in and supports and promotes for us all over social media. So thank you so much for that.
We appreciate it.
We do.
Alrighty. So let's just go ahead and open the conversation. So first of all, let's do the mental health check-in. How are y'all doing since the pandemic? I know we've gone through so many phases of this pandemic to being completely shut in and minimal contact with the people that we love and care about, especially the first year during the holiday time. It was like really serious, like social distancing, really small groups with your family members and mask all the time, only leave if it's absolutely necessary. Till now, a lot of the mask mandates are lifted, or like I said, it's minimal, and more people are getting out doing things. People are trying to get back to a sense of normalcy, even though this virus is still upon us. So let's talk about the health check-in. Is everybody good in their mental space with everything? So
I am.
I am too.
I'm fine.
Too.
I think now I am.
Yeah, go ahead, Tori. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I only say that because I don't know about y'all, like working from home, because I'm a people person. When I was working from home, I don't like it. It's not for me. Granted, it saved me, putting wear and tear on my car, gas and all of that, but I'm a people person. So being confined in four walls all day long for 8 hours, and then you leave, go outside for a little bit, and you're right back in the house. It was too much for me. It really was. So I had my little moments where I just was down a lot and I didn't understand why. But once I quit that job, got hired at the VA, which I start on Monday. Woo woo.
Yay.
After that, I'm like, I'm happy. Working from home works for people. That's amazing, but it just does not work for me. I can't do it any longer. I'm over it.
I agree. Actually, I enjoy working from home, but I do kind of understand what you're saying. For me, it wasn't so much of just being a people person and wanting to get out there and talk to people, but I felt like working all day, like working all day from home and just looking at your four walls all day, I would have to like get out, even if it was just to drive around the corner or take a walk or do something. I would have to literally like get out of the house and do something, which is why I like to get out and take my walks and things like that. But I would literally just drive through the shopping center, drive through the neighborhood. I wouldn't necessarily have to go anywhere, but just being enclosed for that amount of time. It's one thing when that's just what you want to do, but when it's kind of like that's kind of what you have to do, like you kind of have to be inside, then it's like, this is crazy. So
it can cause depression too.
Yeah.
I felt that it did. A lot of times I did feel depressed because I felt lonely. It was a lot. But I'm like Damien, don't get me wrong, I liked walking out in a onesie and nobody's seen me, no cameras on, and I'm over there working. It was amazing, but I'm just a people person. So being confined in four walls in my own space, I didn't like it. I don't know. Maybe I'm
it's
weird.
cool. It's cool.
You
I'm
like
a people person too, but underwear is optional. So yeah.
What?
Right?
Yeah.
So is the bra. That is optional too.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the line of work I was doing. Maybe that was a factor. The
I
line of
think
work
it
that I
was
was
both.
doing.
It was both a factor. So
Yeah.
that's what
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I could be on a phone call, scheduling an appointment, and doing this shimmy.
Girl,
Who gonna know?
that's the one thing. That's the one thing when you are working from home, like when you have because everybody was using Zoom so much with meetings and things. So when you have your meetings, you just dress from the waist up and then show up at the meeting like, hey y'all.
Oh. I didn't have the
But I
camera
have on like
on.
sweats and pajama pants from the waist down. So
I didn't even have the camera on.
I will go.
Oh.
It was at
I'll
I
go to
did.
a work meeting like this.
Yeah, we
I
didn't
wish.
have to use the camera. I was washing clothes, watching TV.
Because they know if you got
I
your
would do
camera
that.
on. See, now they're trying to figure it out and crack down why Daquan is over here and ain't doing his work. Because he in there making bacon and eggs for him and the kids.
I'm so guilty. Don't let it be like a slow moment. I will be in there cooking some breakfast, making my little coffee, washing dishes, washing clothes, rearranging stuff, putting the seasonal decorations out. And they had the nerve to have attitude because somebody called me. Y'all, that's why they be trying to keep you from working from home. But that would be me all the time. I was doing everything. So terrible.
But see, lunchtimes be awesome because you can take a shower, you can take a
You can go
nap.
walking. You can watch your
Y'all's
favorite
lunch
TV
was long
show.
though. Y'all had an hour lunch? Mine was 30 minutes.
She get an hour lunch, I get 30 minutes.
30 minutes went by like that to me.
30 minutes feel like 10 minutes when you on lunch.
Girl, it feel like the weekend.
Warm your food up. Oh, heck yes. Feels like a weekend. But you warm your food up and it's time to get back on. What just happened?
Yes,
And I
indeed.
I be with my fork and spoon, Department of Medicine scheduling. How can I assist you? Put them on hold while they telling me why they calling, and I'm fucking some shit up. Okay, so you need to make an appointment.
Okay, Lee. Only work from home.
Right. I
know
do
that's
love
right.
working from home. I do.
I'm gonna miss it. I'm not even gonna lie. When it came for me to work in the field of my degree and start working for Aetna Insurance, I had a hard decision because I was like, man, am I taking this for granted? You know what I mean? Like, you working from home, making money, you don't have to do anything. But then it was like, I want to be in my degree. So
we don't care that.
Yeah. And you want to be happy.
90 minutes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I had to take a chance.
I
90
ain't
minutes.
never had a 90-minute lunch ever.
Dang.
Oh my gosh. Can I have
That's
that?
amazing. That's amazing.
Right.
Dang.
All right, y'all. Let's kind of get into let's talk about health and let's talk about things that we can do in terms of ourselves and keeping ourselves healthy.
What you talking about? That COVID weight everybody talking about?
The COVID way, not just the COVID way, but
Because if I hear
zinc,
it's the COVID weight, I'd be like, well, boo, the last time I saw you in the same store,
before
that ain't
COVID.
just COVID. That wasn't COVID weight, boo.
I gained some weight.
Big Bertha.
I gained some weight.
Girl, word.
I went from wait. In my defense, I went from 125 to 140, and it doesn't even look like I'm 140, but I'm at 140 now.
Okay, girl.
I love it though.
I'm gonna be in Vicky closet in a minute.
Okay.
I love it.
So listen, Tori was starting off as we were talking about some good supplements to take during this time, and this is for natural care. So Tori said zinc is very good, and I'm pretty sure if you know anybody that does take herbal supplements, even for just a cold, zinc is really, really good. So, and I'm gonna say,
So was that low key? You trying to tell me I need to go get some zinc? Okay, noted. Continue.
No, I'm saying when you were talking about the COVID stuff, when you said the COVID weight, you know, everyone talks about, did you take your vitamin C? Did you take your zinc? Did you take your, is it vitamin D? Everyone's trying to tell you to take the 3 main factors. So that's where I was going on with it. I was not going in today, me.
But not just COVID weight, y'all, but just your health in general. So definitely during this time, you definitely do want your vitamin C, your vitamin D, and preferably vitamin D3, and then your zinc.
Be specific. You know what kind of crowd we be having, boo boo.
That's what Google for, but vitamin D3. I take vitamin C crystals. So, but vitamin C, but I take vitamin C crystals, and then
excuse me.
Yes.
What are vitamin C crystals?
They're vitamin C crystals. They're in a crystal. They're like they're dissolvable in like liquid, and they're little crystals. It's vitamin C.
So you take bougie vitamins, is what you're telling me.
You know what? You're not gonna do me today. They're not bougie. They're just vitamin C crystals.
Send me some, Angie.
I'm gonna send you some. Dang.
She would take vitamin C crystals.
Look, it's our auntie that got me on the vitamin C crystals, okay? Because she's been taking vitamins and herbs and natural supplements for years. So that's how I got.
Randy gonna live to be 120
She
years
outlived
old.
everybody now, so that's why I'm hip to the vitamin C crystals. So, vitamin C crystals, and then the zinc, and then elderberry is really good.
That's really good. Oregano oil. Oregano oil. I know when I would get a sore throat on impact, I would do oregano oil. But to be specific, you can do oregano oil mixed in with olive oil, and it works perfect.
Okay. Yeah, soursop leaves is good too. Soursop.
I agree.
So yeah, that's really good. And burdock root is good.
Yep. Oh, girl, I be on that too. Yes.
Burdock root is good for your liver too.
It's so good.
Like, it's so good.
It makes your liver quiver, Angela.
You know,
girl, you tonight.
Sorry.
Not the liver quiver though, girl.
If it make you quiver, it make you quiver.
Most of the root herbs are good for the liver. So the burdock root, the dandelion root, those are really, really good.
Y'all know what though? I go in my yard like when the weather is good, and I will actually go pick the dandelions and eat them like raw, just out the yard. Yeah.
I just like to blow those.
Wow.
You know, I like to take them and make like a hand salve out of them, where you like soak them in an oil, let them get concentrated, and you can make it as a salve, put them on insect bites and all that stuff.
Yeah. Natural medicine is awesome. So
it really is.
Now, I am not the one for I have not tried my hand at making stuff like that. So that's interesting that you said that you can make salves and things with the dandelions. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, your essential oils too. You can add a lot of those. If you look up, you know, I know when I have a headache, I take peppermint, you know, essential oil, and you put it in with like an oil base. It could be coconut oil, olive oil, and then put it on your temples. Oil. You know, so if you look up the essential oils, a lot of those are good for a lot of things. I love essential oils.
They are. And like she was saying, you guys, about using like coconut oil or something, well, it's best when you're using like an essential oil because of the potency, especially if you have a first cut essential oil, then you want to use a carrier oil just to prevent from like any type of infections
Burning.
or things like that. Yeah, or burning, any type of allergic reaction. So if you are just getting into using essential oils or something like that, just make sure that you know, use them properly.
Yes.
I love health school rules.
Definitely use them properly. And so I'm gonna let Tori kind of kick. Well, I was gonna let Tori kick off on the health food tip, but since she kicked off the screen, we gonna kind of just jump into that, talking about eating healthier during this time. Now, we were talking about pandemic weight as Mimi brought up, but not just for weight purposes, but just for health purposes. I think that we need to be more mindful, and Tori's coming back in here. Give me just a second. There we go. So just for health purposes, no problem. We want to be mindful of the foods that we are eating and what we're buying. Now, we don't really think about it when we go to the grocery store and we're buying these foods that's in the store, because most of the time when you think about it, people are buying things, they're trying to feed their families. They want to make sure that they're full, the kids are full, and we don't really pay attention to package labeling or the type of food we're getting, like prepackaged foods and things like that. Now, we all are guilty
I
of
do now.
eating those things. Yeah, but it's important to pay attention to your label. And I'm actually going to let Tori kind of elaborate on that, because let's first say this. Being sick is big business.
Yes.
Being sick is big business.
It sure
right? Is. So we don't pay attention to what we are consuming sometimes, but it's those very things that are keeping us sick and in the hospital. So I'm going to let Tori kind of elaborate on like healthy eating foods and the food labels and things like that.
So a really big thing that I had learned in school that a lot of people don't care to think about is where these diseases start, in the gut of your stomach. So a lot of people never understood it. It's a lot of it is what we're eating. A lot of that consists of sugar. We don't know a lot of our stuff that we eat has sugar in it. So I looked up a few things just to give y'all like a brief summary of just sugar in general. It says, the American Heart Association, they suggest that for a woman, no more than 100 calories per day, which is equivalent to 6 teaspoons or 24 grams of sugar a day, right? So to kind of give you what 24 grams of sugar is, that's 4 sugar cubes. 4 sugar cubes per day. For men, it's 9 teaspoons or 36 grams, which is 6 sugar cubes. Do y'all think we really eating that in a day? We're eating way beyond more of that. A soda, let alone, has 52 grams of sugar in it. A soda. One soda. So I know that I make my mistakes. I eat bad here and there, but it is about moderation. But a lot of people just don't understand. Sugar is in your cereals, your salad dressing, that jar of spaghetti sauce that you bought, sugar's in that. In your instant oatmeal with flavoring in it, sugar's in that. So it's like we have to be very mindful of, what sugar is. And to even break down sugar, people don't understand sugar is, honey, brown sugar, fructose, sucrose, high fructose corn syrup. There's so many names, fruit juice concentrates. There's so many names to sugar. I had learned there was like 60 different names to sugar. And you wouldn't even know. You turn the package around and you're like, what's dextrose? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I want to eat it though. I'm hungry. So we just don't realize, we are incorporating a lot of sugar in our life. And it is. Yes, it is. Yeah. It is a drug. Like, and to even break down to people who are interested in looking up sugar, documentaries, I'll have to find the 2 documentaries I watched in school that opened up my eyes so big, y'all. At one time, sugar was banned. It was banned because people at one time were getting a bunch of diseases, they were getting sick and all this stuff, and so they banned it. They said that it was illegal. You do sugar, you sell it to people, you're going to jail. To where now it's the number one thing in all the stuff that we eat. So exactly, they do know what they're doing to us. Yeah, they do. They do.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, that a lot of us are addicted to it and aren't even aware that we have an addiction to it. And so, we were talking about this before, that like with fat-free dressings, they take out the fat, but they increase the sugar in those dressings. So everybody's running around here like, well, I want fat-free this and fat-free that. And that's really not beneficial to you.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's so funny. So I used to look at studies, meta-analysis studies, right? Where a lot of humans didn't get really tested when it came to nutrition. It was more so rats and pigeons and stuff like that. Y'all, they tested rats, right? They gave them droplets of sugar water to cocaine. And do you know what they were more addicted to? The sugar water. And they did a time lapse of, I think it was like 12 weeks. There's a lot of studies out there. If you look up meta-analysis studies on sugar versus something else, they put sugar water up to cocaine. And when they took them off of it, they went insane to the sugar water compared to the cocaine.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It shows you how much sugar can be so addicting. I mean, just like caffeine, just, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
It can be addicting.
That is crazy. Yeah, I think that, we just have to pay more attention when it comes to like reading your labels. And that's the other thing. Make sure you're reading carefully and notice that everything that you see on there, like the grams of sugar, it's per serving size. Y'all, I can't see which way this hair is going on. Okay. But it's per serving size, right? So most of the time we're not eating the serving size that's on the packaging. We are eating whatever we want our serving size to be. Okay. So, you have to pay attention to that as well and make sure that you're not over consuming what's on there. But again, pay attention to what's in it. A cool thing I saw is that the less ingredients that it has, it's probably better.
Oh,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then also when the ingredients are at the beginning, that's what's in it to start out with. So if it says water, sugar, just know sugar is a big part of that ingredient that's been made in it. But, moderation, one thing that I learned is moderation. You know why? Because someone who could do a juice cleanse and say they do a juice cleanse for 2 months, studies showed that they ended up in the emergency room because their body was missing certain nutrients and minerals. So in reality, it's all about moderation. You can have that donut over there. You can eat that. You can do that. But if you're consuming it every single day, just be prepared of what can come with it. Diseases, yes. Feed cancer cells. Yep, exactly, Jennifer. You're right.
No, I totally agree with the moderation thing, right? Because I feel like everybody tries to do like everybody wants to do a super fad diet, or they want to, lose weight in 2 weeks and be like a size 2 or something like that. Everybody has these unrealistic expectations in terms of what they want, and it's all based on, well, I want to look like this, or I want to look like that, and it's not based on, well, I want to be healthy, right? Yeah. And so that's one of the issues that I have. And moderation is key, because think about it. You don't want to be super restrictive of yourself, on a consistent basis. That causes you to binge.
And be cranky.
and be cranky.
Yes.
It does, absolutely. Binge or be cranky. And then also, like, if there's an event that comes up and you feel completely deprived, that's just a miserable feeling. So you do have to learn to do things in moderation. And I say that because I've been on a weight loss journey. And so, at one point in time, it used to be, okay, well, how quickly can I lose so much weight? How quickly can I, get to my desired size? And I found that I would lose weight and then gain it and gain more weight back, and it would be like this whole yo-yo effect, opposed to me making healthier choices. And if I do have a day where I want something that I want, I have it and then I get back on track. So it is about moderation. It really is about lifestyle changes, and I don't think that completely restricting yourself. Everybody's on no carbohydrates.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that though. Carbohydrates don't necessarily make you fat. It depends on the type of carbohydrates that you're consuming. Are you consuming a bunch of simple carbohydrates, which is what we're talking about, simple sugars, sodas, candies, pasta, white, flour products? Are you consuming those type of carbohydrates that are turning into sugar in your body easily? Or are you having healthier carbohydrates or complex carbs like your whole grains, your oatmeal, not Quaker oatmeal, not steel cut oats, steel cut oats, or sweet potatoes, like Tori said, or your beans and legumes. Legumes is how you say it. Your nuts.
Avocados.
Avocado is amazing.
I love avocados.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Your fruit. Now, with fruit, I would say this: if you are someone who has insulin issues, I would stick with really low sugar fruit. If you have insulin issues, I would say stick with low sugar fruits. I have battled with insulin resistance, so that's why I say that. But you want to make sure that you're consuming the right carbohydrates, since everybody thinks that carbohydrates are the enemy. It's not that they're the enemy. It is that you just have to make sure you're eating the right ones.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I want to do the Alkaline Diet. I've done it before, and I felt better than I ever did in my whole life. So I think I'm gonna do that again. It's like I think around the holidays I kind of failed when the holidays came around. So
we all do.
I actually did. I was like, listen, don't ask me to be healthy on Christmas. I'm not gonna do it.
Right. Or Thanksgiving. So
Thanksgiving. That's those 2 times a year where I like to cook what I want.
The one I started doing was, well, not even the one I started doing. It was something I just thought of, was like eating so much meat. To where like each meal I used to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, meat with veggies, right? And so I started having to wing off. And that's another thing with anything that you feel yourself that you're doing too much of, whether it's sweets, whether it's, whatever you think it is, you wing off of it. I'm the type where I can't abruptly stop. So what I started doing is, okay, breakfast, we're going to do something different. Let's do the oatmeal with the berries and the walnuts on top. For lunch, it was like, okay, let's do this that doesn't incorporate meat. For dinner, man, my last meal, I'm going to have some meat incorporated. So it was hard because it was something that I was used to doing every single day, to where now I had to wing off of it. But I didn't lose weight. I still gained weight because it was like, okay, I did a natural protein drink with peanut butter in it, with, more nuts in it and fruit and berries and all of that. So I still, if I took the meat away, I still incorporated a different route into it to add to it, so the way I didn't lose weight. Because y'all know I'm skinty. I ain't trying to lose no more weight.
Skinty.
Chanel, what diet is that again?
The Alkaline Diet. It's
look that up.
Yeah, look it up, Dr. Sebi.
Yes.
But I mean, I don't do too bad. I'm 42 years old. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have diabetes. I don't have anything. I haven't bought sugar in years. So I try, but I am addicted to pasta and bread.
I am too. I am too.
I'm not. I don't buy. Okay, I will say this. I like it, but I don't buy it, right? So that I can keep myself from having it. I don't buy it. So in my home, I
In
don't
my
buy
mind.
sodas. I don't buy bread. I don't buy pastas.
Ooh, child.
I don't have any of that in my home so that I know that I'm not getting it. Now, if we go out, that might be a different story. I might dibble dabble a little bit if I'm going out with someone, if I go out to dinner or something. It depends on how I feel. But for the most part, like at home, I don't buy any of that because I am the person like, well, if it's in this house, we can't let it go to waste now. So I try not to buy it so that I don't touch it. Now, I don't drink soda. Like I stopped that years ago. I had stopped drinking soda one time. Y'all, it's so hard. Tried to stop drinking soda at one time before. I slipped up one day and had some, was hooked right back instantly, and then I went again and stopped drinking soda, and so that's something that I stayed
So
away
you had
from.
withdrawals.
Oh, I did, girl. Then when you are cutting out sugar or caffeine, you have serious withdrawals. They are not okay.
Yes, the caffeine headaches are
You be
horrible.
wanting to stab everybody, fight the whole world.
I haven't had the caffeine one, but when I would meet people who drank a lot of coffee, I always asked a lot of questions. Do you guys get withdrawals? My brother had it.
Yes.
I was like, his head was hurting for days, and
Yep.
I didn't even know it was real when it came to caffeine withdrawals because I don't do caffeine. I don't care for caffeine.
I do. I drink coffee every day. I don't put nothing extra in it, no sugar or nothing, but I need the I don't know what it is. I have headaches if I don't have it.
Wow.
So,
Oh my gosh. I'm random. But Damien, like he said, that spaghetti squash. I made a spaghetti squash chicken Alfredo, and I made a Parmesan.
Spaghetti squash?
I'm about to talk about her right now because Tori likes to make these extra extravagant. You know, what regular people be making? You know, we make some fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and gravy, some corn. We gonna make some meatloaf, mixed vegetables, or whatever. We gonna make, just regular people stuff. Tori be like, oh, well, girl, I made shrimp Alfredo with a homemade sauce with a dash of white wine garnished with some fresh thyme. And you be like, what? You could just make a regular meal today. I made spaghetti squash primavera with a side salad made with a homemade orange ginger crescent dressing or something, girl. I'll be like, okay, girl.
Yeah,
I'll be throwing down.
That's horrible for you.
Yes, spaghetti sauce.
I have veggie pasta, so
veggie pastas are good.
And they're inexpensive.
Yeah, those still should be kind of eaten in moderation too if you are watching like your carb content, but they are good.
Yes,
they are definitely good.
Oh, so I want to share this story with y'all. This is it. It just hit me now. Okay, at 8. Sorry, I'm over here reading. Yes, Damien, I love it. I love
veggies.
So I want to share this story with y'all. So when I was younger, playing college ball, me and the girls who were on my team, we played against 5 older men. Like they were professors, but these men, when I tell you, were older. They were like 70s and even like it was like 60s, older, like mid 60s to even like an 82-year-old. They schooled all our asses on the court. I'm gonna be honest. And my team was good. We all got schooled. So it was this one guy, I'll never forget him. He was 82 years old. And I was like, Professor, how are you doing this? Right. And this is what he said to me. He said, what's your favorite car? So I'm going to ask y'all, what's y'all's favorite dream car? What's your dream car?
Jaguar.
Yep. Mine's too.
2-seater, whatever. That was me. 2-seater at the time. It was like a 2-seater BMW. Right. So he said, what's your favorite dream car? I told him my dream car. He goes, so you got that dream car, bought off the market, brand new. What are you going to do to it? I said, oh, I'm going to take care of it. I was like, oh, I'm going to clean the rims, the wheels. I'm going to wash it every week. I'm going to vacuum the car. I'm going to do all of this. And he was like, right. Okay. Is that all you're going to do? I was like, yeah, I'm going to clean it. He goes, so why aren't you doing that to your body? Why aren't you doing that to your body? Why aren't you cleaning your body with inside so that on the outside of your body, it shows? And I said, dang. And it hit me. I was early 20s and it stuck with me ever since then. And that's what really got me in the world of nutrition, is because I felt that a lot of people don't understand nutrition. And if I can share it with you to let you know, to give you an ideal of something, I'm down with it. But it tripped me out just to learn that at a young age, that it's, hey, if that's a brand new car, why can't you do that to your body? Why?
That's a good point. It's a good point, considering this is the only body we get,
Only
for our duration on this time on this earth. And so I think sometimes we do take that for granted. We don't take the time to really take care of our bodies the way that we should. And that took me a really long time to even understand the importance. It wasn't until I watched my mom suffer through the health issues that she did suffer through with her diabetes and heart disease and everything. And so that contributed to my anxiety when she passed, because for a long time I was like, if I don't get on a better path, if I don't make better choices, then I run the risk of going down that same path. And so that really triggered bad anxiety in me after her passing, because I thought that. And so that's what got me interested in learning more about, okay, well, what's triggering her diabetes? And, I wish I knew then the things that I know now about health and healthier eating and about sugar and how it affects you and your insulin and, all of those things that I am aware of now. And then maybe it could have been a different result, but that tripped me out, and now it's like I want to break generational curses, because diabetes, cancer, heart disease, that runs in our family. You know what I'm saying? And, I most definitely don't want to go down that road. And I think that as individuals, we should think about that, often, like, what do we want life to look like? Like, whatever is supposed to happen is going to happen regardless. But, how do we do, as I say, our due diligence to make sure that we're living our best life as healthy and as efficiently as possible?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Go ahead, Angie.
Oh, no, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to say another big thing that was the hardest thing for me that I had to transition out of was using the microwave. Do your research on your microwave. If you can, buy you a toaster oven or use your oven to heat your food up. I know that it'll take longer, because when you're hungry, you're trying to pop it in the microwave now. But if you can minimize using the microwave and use a toaster oven, or oven more, that can help.
Get an air fryer, boo. Just get an air fryer.
Air fryers are good too. Air fryers or the oven, either or, depends on what you want. But yeah, she's right. I'm quick when I'm hungry, girl. I'll throw something in the microwave in a minute. But I try to do better, y'all. I try to do better. But I'm not gonna even lie. So that's good to know, though.
Yeah. I'm telling y'all, I'm not going to go into detail, but yeah, I started looking at microwaves and I was like, wait, what? And yeah, like you said, I'd get headaches because I'm hungry. Y'all know I get hangry if I don't eat. I got a whole attitude with you. Somebody go sit down and give me a Snickers. I'm starving. So yeah, I had to kind of time out, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get my toaster oven out. Dang, this sucks. I gotta wait for my food. I'm hungry. But it's more beneficial than using a microwave. So if you can, I'm not saying stop using the microwave, but if you can minimize it by a lot, it's beneficial by far.
You low-key just told Angie to stop using the microwave.
Angie got an air fryer and an oven.
I do, girl. But no, so I hope you guys are like taking away some of this information. I know we kind of touched on a lot of random things, but most importantly, just making those little small changes it doesn't have to be dramatic. Everybody, feels like change has to be so dramatic. It doesn't, but just the small changes, using your microwave less and your oven or toaster or oven more, reading your labels on the food when you purchase it from the store and watching the ingredient list and paying attention to those types of things. Know that having more whole foods is better than prepackaged foods. Reducing your sugar intake, taking more vitamins because our soils are depleted, in case you didn't know, which means that even when you're consuming food, which let's say this, so the thing is that truthfully, you should be getting majority of your nutrients from the foods that you eat. That's we should be eating a balanced diet and we should be getting our nutrients from the food that we consume. But our soils are depleted. And so, with that being said, you sometimes need vitamin supplementation or, something to kind of offset what you're not getting from eating. So, you want to make sure that you are taking your vitamins as well. Make sure that some of the ones that we named, like the zinc and elderberry and oregano oil and Chanel mentioned the soursop leaves and things like that. I know Tori is good for ginger and turmeric and all of that. And here's something that I didn't know. She actually told me that turmeric, that it's not, you don't get the real benefit unless you pair it with black pepper. Is that what it is?
Yes, it has to be paired with black pepper for it to absorb in the body correctly. So you'll start seeing it now. In the past, on the pill, like when you get your, when you get your supplements, they used to not pair it with it. But now studies have showed that you have to pair them with both for it to be able to absorb in the body correctly. So yeah, you can get it in liquid form, powdered form, where you throw it in a smoothie, or supplement form, the pill form, either or.
That's interesting too, because so many people are promote so many different turmeric products, and so now I'll be looking at them sideways like, but is it black pepper in there though?
Oh Lord.
Ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha is good.
I take that every day. I take it daily.
Do you know it helped me? I got hit by a utility truck about 5 years ago, and I was in pain 24/7. To like when I woke up to I went to sleep, I was in pain so much. I dropped to like 117 pounds. I was going to school full time and working full time, and I was in so much pain. And let me tell y'all, they kept giving me pills, and y'all know me. I don't care to take no pills. I'm gonna deal with the pain. And they kept giving me like Tylenol 3, codeine. They were giving me muscle relaxers. They were giving me 48 count every 2 weeks. And I wasn't taking them like that. I just refused. And because it's masking the problem. And so what really got me looking into everything was the pain I was dealing with. So I did ashwagandha. It was actually a milk. It was a milk with turmeric, black pepper, ashwagandha, cranberry, and other stuff. And when I took it, I was dealing with the pain for 8 months straight. Kid y'all not. I took it and the pain went away. And I was like, wait, this was odd. I was like, I don't believe this. And the pain went away. And so I took it again and I was like, what in the world is going on? I have not had pain at all in my body at all. Like,
yeah, it's good. It's some good stuff.
Yeah, it really is. So yeah, it saved me.
Ashwagandha is good for a lot of things. As a matter of fact, I was taking Blossomé. So I'm a distributor for TLC, but we have Blossomé for women, and it actually has ashwagandha in there. Actually,
that's a good product.
Yeah, a lot of the women, especially because I personally deal with PCOS, but a lot, if you look up supplements for PCOS, you will see ashwagandha is in almost all of them. So it's really, really good.
Another good one, maca root.
Maca root, that's also in Blossomé. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can go on for days. Just start doing y'all's research. It's not hard. Do your research. learn black seed oil, learn, the amounts, moderation. Just, man, you got it.
Damian says, all this masking is some BS. VA got me on 4 pain relievers. Everything is great until I miss a dose and realize how much more damaged I become since the last missed dose.
Oh, no.
Oh, Damian.
Dang.
Yeah, check out those supplements. Check them out. They helped me. I got an infused disc, basically, in my back. And when I tell y'all that pain was so severe and I took those items, my pain is gone. Like, I'm not kidding. And I had an MRI to make sure what was going on in my body. That pain is gone.
Tammy says sea moss, which I forgot about. Sea moss is good
sea moss is good.
Sea moss is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. Y'all right. Man, look at us over here. We can go
It's
on
a
for
lot
days.
of good
There's
natural
so
stuff.
much.
Yeah.
Black seed oil is really good.
That's what I was saying earlier. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got to think about it. These pharmaceutical pills stem from what? I mean, it's man-made and it has other items in it, but they stem from a plant source.
So yeah, we're gonna have to send them the list of the natural herbs that we named.
Okay.
Figure out a way to post it on the screen so everybody can see it again.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we can.
STL is here.
Someone,
see
you
if
can
I
look up ashwagandha.
Let me see if I can post some of those up here. Let's see what we got. So we said ashwagandha. I know I ain't saying this right though.
It's so long.
Wait, is this right? I sounded it out.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's
Is that
it.
right? Okay.
I think that's it. If
And
not,
burdock root.
forgive
y'all,
us.
y'all know, y'all just put that in and Google gonna correct you if that's wrong.
Right.
Burdock root. Mm-hmm.
Burdock root, soursop leaves.
And if you go in the store, I say if you're starting out, like I know I do loose. I know Nell, you probably do loose.
Yeah.
I would go to the store starting out like a health store and get the pill form. Start out with the pill form because you can do a high concentration and it's just not, if your body's not used to it, no, you want to do the pill form starting out.
Right. Absolutely. What else did we say?
Sea moss, I believe.
Sea moss. I'm
there.
gonna put a couple of these. Sea moss. We've got black seed oil.
Hey, Mimi, you up?
Yep.
Are you sure? Because you're
Saved
about
your
to pass
life.
out
You almost
about
hit
5
your head.
minutes ago. Black
Yes.
seed oil, turmeric
Maca
plus
root.
black pepper. Maca root. I'll put maca root.
Oh yeah, the turmeric with the black pepper.
Did y'all do the black seed oil?
I'm putting it
I
in here
did.
now.
I know with black seed oil though, you have to do it kind of 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off to kind of give your organs and stuff a rest. But do your research. I'm telling y'all, don't be afraid to jump in this. Do your research.
Absolutely.
Somebody said
Yeah.
Mary Jane. Put Mary Jane up there, huh?
Yes.
Who is that? Damien?
Mary Jane. Okay, hold on.
I'm in love with Mary Jane.
He said, don't forget Mary Jane.
Yay. Do you? Okay, let me stop.
Right.
Look, Angie over there ready to jam with me.
Okay, don't
Come
get
on.
starting with no Rick James and think I'm not supposed to get in there.
Angie, know them times you sat in the room.
Magnesium, you guys. Liquid
Magnesium. Yes. Thank you now. We forgot. Put Angie's Bad and Bougie vitamin C crystals.
Vitamin C crystals.
For the women.
Oh, what's our other stuff? I'm thinking about it. Spirulina.
Yes.
This is Spirulina, y'all. Spirulina. I'm gonna put this up here on the screen.
Grandma.
I would pull out all the bags, but I don't feel like it.
I was about to too.
Magnesium, vitamin C crystals, Spirulina.
I got another one.
Somebody's grandma's name Spirulina. I bet you.
For the
Somebody grandma names.
for the women, even the men, cranberry pills with mannose in it. So it's cranberry pills with mannose, MANNOSE. Cranberry pills are very good, as you guys know, for the urinary tract. It's excellent for it. The mannose, basically, if a woman was to get like a urinary tract infection, the mannose, basically the bacteria latches on to the mannose and then you excrete it out. So y'all know I do too much research. I'm sorry. My bad.
But where is it being excreted from?
You know, you pee, urinary tract.
Leave it alone.
Girl, what you think this evening, child?
Huh?
Evening primrose, yes, I take that all the time. Fish oil, is it the fish oil?
Fish oil is good. Yes, fish oil is amazing.
I got another one, probiotic.
Yes.
Where y'all little white coats at?
And good,
and oregano oil.
And oregano oil, and put that on here.
Oregano oil, you can do the capsules or oregano oil mixed in with olive oil.
And with those probiotics, if you're not big on like the pills and things like that, you want to eat fermented foods. If you like sauerkraut or kimchi or kombucha, then those are good for the good bacteria in your gut, y'all. That's what your probiotics and prebiotics are for.
Well, I know for a probiotic, I did a presentation on it. When you do a probiotic, for it to work effectively, you want to have prebiotic foods with it, like you were saying. Sweet potatoes, onions. There's a few more.
Red onions would be better.
Yes.
Red onions.
Yes. So that helps with the probiotic to help absorb effectively in your gut.
Absolutely. I'm gonna I'll get the list together and also post on our page, you guys, because we have come to the end of the show. But I'm gonna post these on our page so you guys can actually see a list of everything that we've been talking about tonight. And I'll just kind of do a summary of some of the tips and things that we have for just keeping your body healthy. And again, this was we call it the pandemic health check-in, but this is just some tips and things to help you yourself with your immune system, with your overall health as we are battling this pandemic and as it continues to mutate and it's probably going to be with us forever. It's probably going to be like the new flu every year. You know what I'm saying? It's going to consistently be changing. But again, it's important that we do our due diligence. We don't see some more variants and they keep coming up with names for them. So listen. It'll be another one soon.
Hey, long as you taking those natural you will be fine. Trust me. You'll be just fine.
Absolutely. And I'm just gonna say I had COVID earlier at the end of August, beginning of September. It turned into pneumonia. I was in the hospital, but I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I recovered well because from a lot of the people a lot of the people that actually went through that same thing, they were in the hospital for days, if not weeks, on oxygen. And they did give me oxygen and things like that. And I had it at home, I want to say maybe for 2 weeks or something that I was on the oxygen. But I recovered really, really well. And I'm going to be honest, outside of the grace of God, I really believe it was the fact that I had been on a regimen of taking my vitamins and eating healthier and walking consistently.
Natural remedies.
Yeah. Natural remedies. Yep. And so my recovery was good. Even when the guy came to pick up the oxygen tank, he was just surprised. He was like, wow. He's like, you're a lucky girl. So it may not seem like a lot, but those natural remedies really do help and they really do make a difference. They do. Yes. All right, y'all. We done with the health talk. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw up our handles really quick so y'all can, follow us and chime in with us. And so I'm going to go ahead and throw Miss Nell up here first. This is how you can follow Nell on Instagram, on Facebook, and on TikTok. Y'all, look, y'all gotta follow her on TikTok because these videos she be putting out be having me hollering. So make sure you follow her on her social media. Mimi is still Mimi the Nerdy Vixen. I think we're going on a month and a week now. She ain't changed the handle. You know, consistency. So make sure you follow Mimi. She's high on medicine right now. But make sure you follow her and watch for her. She's working on a book that she's going to be publishing soon. So make sure that you keep an eye on Mrs. Mimi. And then we've got Tori. I'm not going to roast on her because I think she's not private no more. But make sure that you follow Tori on Instagram and follow her on Facebook as well. All righty. And then, of course, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, and I am also on Twitter. Okay, so you can check me out in any of those locations. Remember, we are not on the week of Christmas or the week of New Year's. We will be on the following week. That will be episode 7. So we'll have
early, y'all.
Yep. Happy New Year's, y'all. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. Have an amazing, amazing holiday.
Happy
Kwanzaa. Yeah.
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
Hanukkah. We want to wish everybody a happy, happy, happy holiday. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your families. Have a good time. We'll be back after the new year with our new episode. It'll be something good. I don't know what we're talking about, y'all, but it'll be something good. We will see you guys after the holidays. And
behave, y'all. We ain't got no bill money.
If you have missed episodes 1 through 5, y'all, I want you to go to our page and watch all of them because we've had some good old crazy episodes. I want you to check them out. I always post snippets of our shows. So up next at 11 p.m. or it's 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern is our next show, Hot Sugar Tea on Dollhouse Radio. There's a link on the Dollhouse Radio Facebook page. You can see where they stream live. But we about to get out of here, y'all. Have a great evening. Thank you for chiming in with us.
Bye, y'all.
And watching us. Bye, everybody. We's out. Peace.